Auction does. You've seen these built online, you've seen all these amazing enclosures. How do they do it? Well, now you're going to find out, because it is my pleasure once again to welcome to the floor the amazing Mr. Steve Thorne. Let's have a round of applause! Woo! Take it away, Steve.
Hi guys, right, what we're going to do, we're going to run through a quick do's and don'ts of building stuff. Now this is my second talk I've done. I done one at the Northern show earlier this year and I was really scared. Today I've got up and I thought, I'll just wing it. So what we're going to do, we're starting out with the cocoa fibre backgrounds. Now, if you're going to start enclosure building, this is the easiest and simplest way to do it. You can either go with your expanding frame, which is this. I just use a panel stuff. It works a treat. This is what this has been made for. So if you look at the sides, you can see it there because I haven't covered it up. Very simple to do. But we'll get back into that in a minute. If you want to start really cheap, polystyrene. Now, I usually pick up this if you get something delivered for your freezer or your round about Christmas time, you're going to have loads and loads of different bits of polystyrene hanging around in your packaging. Keep them aside. Now, if you don't get the flat bits like this and you get the stuff with all the grooves and all that sort of stuff, good to keep as well, because you can break it all up into little pieces, hot glue it together, then come and add the silicone. Silicone itself, HA6, this is the only stuff you're going to need to use. You can use it, get it online, Amazon. Black you need as well. It's aquarium safe. All the other stuff you're going to get out of Wix's and B&Q's and stuff, they don't sell it. You need to go either to a fish shop or online. It needs to be HA6, which is aquarium safe. That means it's going to be anything safe for fish is safe for your tarantulas. It's the same when you're doing, say, your rock effect backgrounds as well. I use pond sealer, safe for fish. Seals it all, makes it perfectly safe, plus, you know, you want your team to be safe. So first thing you do, on your polystyrene background, cut piece to size. Now you're going to want to not make it a tight fit, because you're going to cover around here, the sides, in cocoa fibre and silicone. So you're going to make it a couple of mil, so you've got a little bit of movement either side. Next thing to do, how you shape it. Now, there's lots of different ways you can do it. You can do it. I've done this with soldering iron. Yeah, it just melts it away. Make sure you're using it in a well-ventilated area. Nice bit of health and safety there. You can either use that or just a craft knife. I've seen people using blowtorches as well, but I think that's a bit extreme. I don't think my missus will let me get away with that one. But once you've got your shape right, you cannot go wrong with this. You cannot go wrong. You get your HA6 and you smear it all over, so it's completely covered. Then, while it's still wet, you've got the cocoa fibre you're going to use has to be totally bone dry. I'm talking straight off the block, no moisture in it whatsoever. A lot of people have issues because it doesn't stick to the silicone. That's because the cocoa fibre was not bone dry. If it's got any moisture in it whatsoever, it'll come off and then you'll see the black silicone and you'll probably have to do it again. So just make sure it's completely dry. I just get the block itself and just crumble it straight off there. Some blocks are harder than the others, so bear that in mind. Same with the expanding frame. For the expanding frame, I usually spray that. Best bit to do, say that's your enclosure, you put it on its back when you're spraying the frame on. So this would be on its back there, and you spray down like that and leave it for 24 hours. Yeah, if you put the enclosure up like that and try and spray it, this frame won't stick to the glass and you'll just get left with a big pile of mess right in the middle. You have to make sure the enclosure's on its back. If you're doing, say, 3 sides like that, you do one, wait until it's set, then you do put it on the corner, do that bit, and then obviously the last bit as well. It's a bit of time consuming, exactly the same with carving out the cocoa fibre though. With the expanding foam, you can't go wrong with that either. When you're carving it out, you'll notice when you sprayed it, there'll be like a shiny part to it. You have to cut away the shiny so that the silicone actually sticks to it. It gives the shiny sort of surface layer, you'll see it when you do it. You don't cut that away, it's harder for the silicone to stick to it. Then it's exactly the same way. Silicone it all, while it's wet, won't dry up, that's it, job done. Right, next. So you come to your enclosure. Now what we've got is a bit of substrate, the background's in, a bit of full bark as a hide. Now it's a bit boring. Yeah, so what we use, I use live moss. Plenty of live moss in there. The one that, if you know me, I don't do that many natural enclosures, but I do, when I do my natural ones, we use live moss. Now, I quarantine my moss for a good few weeks before I use it, keep it really, really wet. And make sure there's no like bugs and nasty bits in there. So it's all been completely quarantined. I think it changes the entire look. Plus, it's good for your, say, your ferroposers, your high humidity loving tarantulas. It will keep the moisture in, keep the humidity up. About 30 hours now. Next thing, people always forget about this, but blank substrate is boring. Boring. So I do my own leafleter. Now obviously you go in your local woods. Now it's all best time of year. You take them home, you wash them, bake them in the oven till it's bone dry, and there we go. Gives it that extra different sort of effect rather than having blank substrate. It changes the whole effect of the enclosure itself. There we go. While you're here, you would all see the slotting backgrounds as well. So these have all been made. Who's got an Exoterra 30 by 30? Anyone else? Last show of the year, let's get rid of these. There you go. Now, you've got all your light moss and everything is nice and set up there. Obviously, you'd need to add a walk bowl in there, but that is pretty much we've done with that one. You're going to start, once you've started that, you think, well, maybe I can try something a little bit different. So you can do this. I prefer to use the expanding foam on the bigger enclosures. You can go for your rock effect. Now I've been using a lot of ready mix mortar at the minute, which is really, really good. It sets a little bit slower than like a normal grout and stuff. So it gives you more time to actually work with it. And it comes out, if you saw the Metallica one, the Guineas one, they're all mortar. Works really, really well, especially for arid environments as well. If you're going to go for your rock effect sort of on the expanding foam, you can use like tile grout, then you've got paint as well, which is then you seal with concealer as well, which is that's a bit more of a longer process. That's why sort of a lot of my builds come quicker by doing mortar, and you still get the sort of the same effect as well. So who is actually buying a tarantula today? Young man, that's yours. Okay, while I'm doing this was a fish tank. Yeah, converted fish tank, made a nice lid for it, made a nice base for it. There you go, little man. Buy something nice, get your dad to spend loads of money. Awesome, yeah. That's alright, that's alright. But, yes guys, so, anyone got any questions? That's all, go on. Must be one, no? Right, I've got one more here. First one, hand up. There you go.
Does anyone have any questions that they'd like to ask Steve? I'm afraid my licorice isn't very long. So it's kind of limited to sort of this area. But if you do want to ask anything, put your hand up. Come on then.
What size water bottle do you like?
What size water bowl? All depends how big your enclosures are and your tarantulas are. Oh, well, while I'm doing that, hide your water bowl. You know, you get the cork bowl tubes. Break a bit off the end. The vials that you get your slings and stuff from. Put the vial inside the cork bowl. Put it there. You can't see the horrible water bowl. A little bit of cork box sort of looks like it's a tree stump coming out, but it's got the vial inside, which is easily pulled out, cleaned, refurbished. I don't like sealing a water bowl, so I try and disguise stuff. And if you get say a larger piece of cork bark tube, you can put a larger water bowl in it without anybody seeing it. Gives it that whole natural effect as well.
Do you know if you see like the resin bowls like you get in like Pets at Home, other stores. I don't know if anyone else knows. Have you noticed that they soon lose their waterproofness?
I've noticed that loads. And it's just like well, you get the ones that are like ceramic and obviously with glazed or whatever, and they work all right. But yeah, as you say, a lot of the bowls,
the resin ones.
They seem to just drain through, and you think, hang on a minute, I'll just fill it up 5 minutes now.
It's about 8 or 10 quid. You're like, I expect that to last more than a few weeks. Anybody else want to ask? Go. Let this chap have a go here. Go on then. Okay, so I'm using the scheme which is like quite high community.
Yeah. With the background in there, you could do like if you've got a big sheet of the polystyrene, you'd be able to pull the whole thing out. Yeah, you don't have to have it. This is obviously expanded front, so that's big skin. But with tarantulas, you don't really need to deep clean that much. But obviously, reptiles and stuff, you can get like buy the big sheets out of it, BP's, whatever, and then you'll be able to make it, say, maybe in one piece or split it down the middle in 2 pieces, and then you'll just be able to take it out. Obviously, you've probably got air vents and etc. etc. It'll be easy just to cut out and put straight on the back.
Thank you. Anybody else? Young man, you wanted to ask something. Come on, big voice.
So, I've got a cactus here right now, and I'm going to grow it on. Would it eventually be able to go in here?
No, they're like more of a boreal setup, so taller rather than long and wide.
My first ever spider.
They're very nice, very quick. Very quick, what's your fingers? Yeah, what's your fingers?
Anybody else? Come on, you must have a burning question. Come on.
So I've tried paint before.
So,
what kind of paints do you use? Because every time I tried a couple of paints, it was just really hard to get in the nooks and crannies of some of the acrylic kind of stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
But then when I boiled it down, it was just awful.
You can use an airbrush as well. They're relatively inexpensive, so if you're planning to do sort of 3 or 4 sort of backgrounds and stuff, it would be well worth sort of investing in one of those. Airbrushes you can get into all the nooks and crannies and everything, and you can still blend through the colours. So if you're doing rock effects, or even if you're doing, say, skulls or whatever like that, you're still going to blend in that colour, and it'll be a lot easier than paintbrush.
And I love the skeleton as well, so how do you know if a prop is safe?
Most of the stuff you're going to buy out of the shop, yeah, is going to be handled by kids. Yeah, Halloween. This was a Halloween skeleton from Poundland. Yeah, cost me £1. So with the expanding frame, we're talking, what was that, £4. Cheap of that was £4. So it's all that was done for less than £10. So it's pretty cheap. And the good thing about it is I've seen so many replicas of this because people like the design, and every time I see another one pop up on Facebook or whatever, it kind of gives you that, well, I've inspired them to do that, maybe they'll go on to do something else.
I've seen your channel,
Yeah.
and so far I've been looking to the natural. I'm really looking forward to start doing some more themes.
Yeah, well, I think that we went along the way of, like, I used to do natural enclosures, and then I got more views doing all the horror stuff, and that's like my passion anyway, so that's what I carried on.
Thank you very much. Anybody else want to ask any questions? Nothing? This is your chance to pick this guy's the OGs.
If I'm around today and you just want to have a quiet word or anything, just pop up and see me. I'm on the spider shop for the rest of the day, so do please pop over and say hello.
Thank you, Steve. Steve, you've transitioned from being in front of a camera, and this is your second time in front of an audience. I think you've done fantastic. Please, can we give a fantastic show? Appreciate it. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Coming up.